For goddamn years I've been in this dimension. Stuck. Nowhere else to go. You know, I faced a lot of troubles when I was in this dimension, but I'm just being chased by a lot of people. After sleeping about for 4 years, I found myself kind of confused now. First thing I do is I go to relax. But then, I'm attacked by the damn military. Like, what the hell? Then they send that giant fucking robot after my ass. Then I attack it. Of course I attack it. It's self-defense. And after I literally beat the shit out of it, because I am 100% back in full power, followed the Ninth Chakra, Chakra at 100%. Well, I kind of literally with a red spiral breath, so you can't blame me. My dad did it before she was making Godzilla earlier, in our dimension. Man, I miss my father. I wish he didn't burn to death. Very inside out. Should have left Monster Island before it exploded that day. That's what I regret the most, not doing anything. Well, I gotta try my best anyways. But then I arrived back on Monster Island. Then I'm attacked by Queen Ghidorah, who thinks I'm gonna bow down to her. That little slut. And that's what I'm doing right now, beating the shit out of her. As I stomp, as something falls from the stratosphere, as they crash, I put my foot on the Ghidorah that I'm fighting, as my little puts are going bright orange like red. I'm pissed. Awfully pissed. I'm being attacked by someone that wants to die. So of course I'm pissed as I'm glaring at her. I'm going to enjoy burning you to a molecule as I open my mouth to release this red spiral breath. Wait, as she says, I don't want to die. As I close, before I unleash this, does it look like I get 2 fucks? No, I don't. You attack me, I'm gonna kill you. That's it. Wait, should we make a deal? As she says, I very much close my mouth as I still have the breath ready to be unleashed, but I'm listening. I don't usually do this, but you're the second male in this world that I know that actually came close to beating me. Well, you're the first that beat me, but second closest, but you're the second male I've ever met. Who's the first? Raiju. Who the fuck is Raiju? He's Gojira's mate. Goji's mate, huh? Yeah. Cool. I don't give 2 fucks. As I'm about to release it, I'm not done yet. I want to make... for me to keep my life, I will be your servant. The rest of my life, and forever onwards. To be my servant. Yes, I'll give you everything. I'll even be your mate for just keep my life. Huh? The fuck? As I think, a Ghidorah as a mate. It's not that bad though, but nah, they piss me the fuck off too much. This is when one person would appear as a Naruto would appear, with wings and a halo over its head. Very much spare her life, but don't let her be your servant. Let her go free. Let her be free as who she is, as a man with with a white type of white hair, long white spiky hair that's in a ponytail, with the sign Toad Oil sign with little horns on it, and wearing a shinobi outfit with green and red outlines. As this will be the Jiraiya. Naruto, don't listen to that thing. Take it. Use her. This is your chance. You can have all the women you want in this world. They're all yours. Just give into it. Look at those beautiful, beautiful checkmates. Look how big they are. Come on, Naruto. I know you want to. Just give a good squeeze. Hey, stop encouraging him. Oh, you shut up. You're just a little heavenly little bird. But me, I'm his true self. I'm not gonna have no pervy sage here. Oh, really? Bring it. Alright, arrow sending as they start to fight. The blonde looks watch two fighting on the shoulders as he'll pick the two scrambling up as he'll throw them out. Both of them has their own point. That's true. I could use her as a mate. Better for me. And I could spare her life. Fine. You'll be my mate. You'll be my mate. But you're kind of a servant. Servant in the end. Here are the rules. You betray me, or try to kill me, or try to do anything to me that I do not like, or any type of intent to kill me, I will murder you. I will obliterate you from the earth. I can kick your ass here back to space. Got that? As Queen Ghidorah says. Yeah, I got it. Good. Fine. As I let go, as the blonde would pick her, give her a hand, as, why are you in that? What do you mean? Oh, this is my natural form. I have a humanoid form, but it's not my natural form. This is my natural form. I've always been a monster in the end. My white dorsal plates, huge dorsal platings, huge teeth, all that stuff. I don't really usually go into my humanoid form because that's not really my natural form. Ghidorah says, makes sense. Who's this Raiju? He's Junior's father and Goji's mate. Where is he? He's pretty much dead. Dead. Why? Because you killed him. How did I kill him? You know that there was a monster that you fought underwater after you went to sleep for hibernation. I mean, that guy I couldn't see that attacked me randomly? Yeah. Did you not see the tail? Well, I was, kind of tired. He was talking trash about, me being weak. So I literally evaporated him from the face of the earth. You killed him. Oh, damn. That's I scratched my head. I didn't know that. Damn, I'm bad. I'm awesome. As a blonde would turn, starts to change, as he would be in a outfit similar to this, as his spiky blonde hair, saying, all right, as his slurring blue eyes will have a slit down it as, fine, I'll be in this form, but when I come to destroy things, I'm kicking ass as a kaiju. It's just more natural, And also, as he'll put a finger on her forehead as a green haze would cover her. As the green haze would heal her. As it would heal her, there you're healed. As it would disappear. What did you? Let's just say in my world, my dimension, we had a bit of something called ninjutsu. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna give you the name of it. As his long black tail of his short dorsal platings would flick around as he would turn and start to walk. You don't have any plates on your back. No, I don't. I only get the tail. I don't really. I don't know why I don't get the blitz on my back. I only do that in the kaiju form, you know? My natural form. Ooh. It's a big river. It's a big river. As entering the river, looking at the river, he would use hermit mode to, well, sense out any nature. Seeing that there's a geyser under. Nice. Automatically using an atomic blast to, well, blow a hole in it, as this would allow the the warmth warming it up, as it automatically emits what has to come from the water. About damn time. The blonde would start to take off his clothes, as you say, "You gonna turn around or something like that? You're just gonna watch me undress." Wow. As the woman would basically, never mind. As he would just continue undressing, as he would be down his boxers, as he would magically pull out a towel out of nowhere. How did you? Let's not say anything about that. Let's just say I can just do this. Entering into the waters, as he would sigh. That feels really nice. As his blonde hair would, she would start to undress herself as entering the water, as well as her wings would fold in. So I have a question. Why is your hair blonde? The blonde would turn to him and say, "Why are you a dragon? Why are you a dragon with 3 heads?" And just like that too. I don't know. Is it my genetics? Makes sense. Is it my genetics too? I'm blonde. Is that a problem? Just because I might be a black type of monster, have dark blackish scales type of creature, does not mean that my hair has to be the same thing. Okay? Cool. Turning his head, as most of his locks will be on the left side of his face. As he would submerge himself for a couple seconds, as he would shake his head, letting the wet blonde hair soak down to sticks to his skin. I never really took care of my hair before. But I'm glad it didn't grow out like last time. It grew all the way to my knees. I felt like a girl then. But glad I cut it. As she noticed something on his neck. Is that a necklace? The blonde eyes, one of his eyes would open, as looking down to see what she's pointing at. Oh, this is from my godmother. She was important to me, and she gave me this. We went from a bet. Let's just say I appreciate everything she's done. I won the bet from learning this. As he looked up his hand, as a ball of spinning energy would form. What is that? It's a Rasengan. It's one of my many abilities that I learned. I'm not going to tell you what else I can do, as the ball dissipated. But I can blow a lot of things up. As the blonde would continue to relax, his body would just, well, do its own. As he looked up to the sky. Can you tell me more about your dimension? Ghidorah says. The blonde would wonder why. I'm your mate, and we have to know each other. So, get to know each other? You go first. I'm from space, made by aliens. I bet you know that from your world. Yeah, I know that. My Ghidorah's from space too. But I'm like you, he's arrogant like you, but you know when to give up. It looks like you have a moral code too. I do have a moral code to a point. But you can be a bit sadistic. Because I saw how you were enjoying me when I inflicted my pain. Yes, I'm a bit sadistic. I know that. Mm-hmm. You're sadistic. Very. I'll tell you my dimension. As a bomb looked to the sky once again, as you'd say, I was from a world where there's 5 nations. Earth, fire, lightning, earth, fire, water, and lightning. And air. This was the elemental nations. It was somewhere I was from. I was born human. You were? But you said I was monster by nature, yes. But my origins are from the elemental nations. I was human once, but my powers were locked in. My mother was someone that cared for me a lot when I was younger, but showed less of it more as I grew up along with my 2 siblings. I was the eldest of the family, the eldest brother of my siblings. That means I was the oldest. But during my 6th birthday, my father gave away my birthrights. So he gave away almost everything to you? To who? My siblings. It's hard to explain. The elemental nations are difficult. I had a group of friends, I call it Konoha 12. We were okay. I had a type of friend. His name was Sasuke Uchiha. He was the last loyal Uchiha. We had similar type of views. I saw him as a brother, he saw me as a brother too. We were close. I mean, very close. When he betrayed the village and should leave to Orochimaru, one of the top traders. Team and I decided to go after him. My father was the leader, so he sent me. I engaged him in battle at the end, a monument place where the first Hokage, the leaders were the people who made Konoha. I fought him there, and I unleashed my full power wherever he was. But I was betrayed in the end by everyone else in the village. After I brought him back, I was told they wanted my head. So, well, a sacrifice was made for a good friend of mine. He saved my life, and I ended up in my other world. A world and somewhere else. You was in my world, in different dimension. But I found my real father, and I was reunited with him. But he died to a kaiju called Destroyer. Destroyer? I guess you know him. Or her. Yeah, I know her. Let's just say he burned to death. I took over as a king, reigned for a good 9 years. I fought a whole world, fought a war between the planet, fought kaijus. I fought Kaiser, Ghidorah, all these type of guys. That was just pretty much fighting most of the time. Then I fought Mothra, Barangang, and Ghidorah. Ghidorah Jr., Ghidorah's son. Then I fought Megaris, then Orga. My last battle before I ended up here was fighting my father's dead body, well, skeleton. He possesses the mech as we were fighting. He was forced to fight me. He told me that he didn't want me to fight. He told me to run, but I wanted to save him, to get him out of there. After him blasting a Sub-Zero type of weapon that breaks everything to Sub-Zero temperatures, I had a scar that deepened my power. And it took me a while to regenerate. After coming back to try to save my father once more, Mothra gained on me along with her 2 arms. Thought I was trying to destroy everyone there, but I was really trying to free my father's soul. Then they trapped me in silk and dropped me in the bottom of the ocean for me to hope to stay there for a while. And I'll get out eventually, but after using a nuclear pulse, a rift made it open and I came here. Fought your guys' Mecha Godzilla. Got wounded again, even further. My wounds were even healed. Then I ended up speaking to Anguirus, Goji, and G Mothra, and Junior. And by Lante, that was basically it. Then I went back to the ocean to rest for 4 years. Then I was attacked by the military, destroyed the military, some of the military forces, fought Mechagodzilla, beat the shit out of her because I was fully healed. They kicked her ass. Then you came around and started fighting me. And here we are. My life has been a total roller coaster. My life in my home in that universe wasn't so well. You were treated like a prince, right? After your birthright was taken away. I was never treated like a prince back then. I was the bane of the village. They hated me. They wanted me dead because they called me a demon. Which I don't blame them now. They said I killed their families and loved ones, even though I didn't. In that world, there were creatures called Bijus. They hold unmatched power, where one Biju attacked a 9-tailed fox. They attacked the village, and it was still inside of a baby boy. That baby boy was me. I was looked at the Bane as the fox itself, even though I was a monster myself through and through, because I was, well, a Gojira. They tried killing the fox through me, so I had a lot of assassination attempts on my life over the years. My life wasn't really the best. I was treated as the Bane of Konoha, and the demon shouldn't be around. Then I ended up there and here. Oh, man. Times in my life I just wish things were different. Well, you're here now, and I'll try to make your life better as possible. I'm a bit sadistic, and I want to rule the planet. It's just I just have to go with the plans that I was made for. I can't do anything else but, you know, try to rule the planet. That's what I was made for. Stop working for others and stop working for others. Those aliens just want to rule the planet because they're you. Make your own choices. Be your own person. Don't let them command who you are. Well, you're mine now, anyways. You're my mate, so if they have a problem, they gotta go through me. True, they have to go through you now. So, well, I had to go back to space, as Queen Ghidorah says. Okay, just stay safe. Yeah. As she would put on her clothes on it, she'd say, "You sure you'll be alright by yourself? I took care of myself multiple times over. I should be perfectly fine. And also, you don't need to worry about me. I can take care of myself. So go on." Alright, as she opens her wings, as she reveals her wings, as then she flies off. And as she flies into space. Watching her with his eyes, the blonde would watch the woman go as she disappeared into the sky. One of his mates are now in the stars. Goody. So tired. I'm just trying to get some sleep. As the blonde would close his eyes. About 3 hours would go by as everything seems pretty calm. When he's not really attacked, but he senses someone above him. Opening his blue serene eyes, he'll look at the person above him. Seeing, it's blurry at first, but he can't really notice who it is. But he sees Goji. What the hell are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be, like, somewhere else? Well, I'm here because I want to be here. What are you doing? I'm relaxing. For about 5 hours? No, I've only been here for 3. He closes his blue eyes once more and she would pout. Oh, don't close your eyes. Very much. What do you want? So, I noticed that Ghidorah was here. Mm-hmm, she was. Why? We had a fight. And let's just say that she lost and now she's kind of a mate of mine now. That must be nice. Yes, we're mates. Are you jealous? I see one of his eyes again. She didn't respond as, "Oh, well, shit, you are." The blonde says, "Well, I can't really say anything." I have a question. Shoot. Do you know where Riku is? Riku? Raiju. I call him Riku because that's a suffix they give him when we were kids. He's my ex and the father of Junior. Oh. That guy, the blonde scratches his head. Let's just say, he had a problem. What happened? Remember before I went to sleep for about 4 years, he attacked me. He attacked me. He did? Yeah, he did. And, he kind of... I kind of just obliterated him from the whole world, burning him down to atoms, so... Let me guess, he was talking shit, wasn't he? Yeah, he was talking shit. I'm sorry for that. No, it's fine. You didn't do anything, you just had a stupid mate. That's all. Stupid mate, dumbass. So, in your world, was you and Mothra anything? No, not really. We were partners, though. We were partners. But we weren't anything else. The thing is, she betrayed me by helping her children, using her children, and her little larvas along with her, cocooning me along with a mech that hosted my father's soul. So, yeah, she kind of betrayed me, so I'm kind of pissed. But why throw that, Mothra here? She just reminds me of mine. Pissing me off, but I can't blame it on another Mothra. It's only that Mothra's fault, and I eventually will get back to my own world. And I will eventually I will kill her. But she does reincarnate later on. So, yeah. It's kind of just like that. Opening his eyes as he's saying, I have a question. So your mother's in that mech, right? Mm-hmm. Why don't you just destroy her so you can free her soul? I tried to, but it's hard trying to hurt someone that you love, The blonde was scratches her head as scratching cheek as saying, understandable. I've been there before. Did you listen to the story I told Ghidorah? Yeah, I won't tell anyone. I know you won't, the blonde says. Did that Sasuke guy really hurt you that bad? You don't want to imagine. The Ghidorah in my universe is actually Sasuke. I just call him Monster Zero because the fact that he can generate his heads in almost every part of his body quite annoys me, so it's kind of just like that. But every time we fight, I just can't bring myself to kill him. I can't, no matter what he does. I just can't break that brotherly bond. He says he's gonna sever that bond, and he did try to kill me multiple times. I got away with my life barely multiple times over. It's hard trying to hurt someone that you find close. I know that pain. I've been there, done that. I just wished I was there that night when the massacre happened. Because if I was there, I probably could have done something to save my brother. Well, your siblings, not your siblings? They were my siblings. I cared for them. They cared for me. They just paid attention to mom, my mother, and Minato. Minato? My father's name. I don't call him my father because he sealed the damn fox out of me and damned my life to eternal hell. So he's not really my father. As she just continues looking over him, I wish I was there that night and kind of just did something. Anything. But now I have to face, every time I face him, I just remember that I could have done more. There's more to help, more to try to ease the burden. But I didn't. As his bright blue eyes would dull quite as much as she'll go to get closer to his face, saying, "You tried your best. You know the pain, I know the pain, there's really nothing you can do. My mother and our fathers and mothers were exceptions. They were controlled, but this Sasuke person just lost himself. No, he didn't lose himself. Yes, he lost himself to the darkness, but it was pushed into the darkness. So dark that no one could really do anything. I couldn't understand the pain of losing anyone like that. I can understand him, I can understand losing it, but I couldn't understand the pain of losing someone over and over and over again, constantly. I wouldn't understand how that feels. I'm surprised he didn't go psychotic or crazy. He usually kept his cool. He always did. The blonde would very much get up as he would put back up his shinobi gear, as his tail would, he would sit down next to the hot spring to his tail wrap around him. Not everything is so simple, you know? My life was something that I cherish. I cherish the bonds with my friends and everyone else there. I just wish I helped Sasuke, you know? Like, I wish I helped my father. They're you know, knew about what they did to him before they finished that project, Kiryu. But I didn't know. You're too focused on doing your duties as a king. And I was too busy to notice that as a queen. It was a bit too late for that. I promise I'll help you get your mother out there and free her soul somehow from those humans. That I can promise. Really? Mm-hmm. The bond says. Promise that. Mm-hmm. The bond gets a smile as he said, "That's what I do best. Promises. I keep them and I hold them forever." That's your smile thing. I'll keep you and I'll hold on to that promise. I bet you will, the blonde says, as she'll wrap her tail around him and bring him close to a hug. Yeah, I get it. You're very appreciative and all, but do you have to hug me? Yeah, I have to. It's my way of saying thank you. Ah, your way. Junior anyways. She's good, fine, older, but a bit more salty and really lazy. She used to be so energetic, but she's just really relaxed, calm, but lazy. Huh. Isn't that something? As she would let go, I should say, so I have a question. How long are you gonna stay in this dimension, in our dimension? There's probably no way for me to get back, so I'm probably just gonna be staying here from now on. Junior's old enough. Junior's an adult, right? Mm-hmm. Does that, so what does that mean for her life? Well, she does. She did, wasn't she? She's a Maddie girl, but that didn't really work out. Then, I guess she's just been waiting for you, you know? Why me? Mm-hmm. Guess she just grew attachment to you and grew a crush. I don't know. Alright, do you know where she is? It's, well, I can't really say much where she could be. I can only say that she's where she has been. She should be at the volcano, probably, just relaxing. That's something. Eventually she will have to be choosing a mate, and, well, really. Yeah, I bet. I think you're her top choice right now. Me? Yeah. Pretty shocking, huh? Shocking, it's terrifying. I'm literally just... I know she's probably like 20 or 19. 21. 21 kaiju years? Well, that sucks. Why? I'm only 18 in the kaiju years. Wow, you're pretty young. Don't insult me with my age. I know I'm young. Jesus. You all got a head start when you were older than me. The blonde, I would say, as very much. But don't blame me for facts that I don't do. As also, Goji would ask, if she ever does choose you as a mate, she's gonna try to keep it to herself. Yeah, it's kind of gonna be hard with sharing with Ghidorah. True. But I have a question. A favor you can do. I need you to start the reign. You're going to be the king eventually. Huh? How? You're the strongest of all of us. So that makes it automatically the alpha between us all. And eventually, most of the girls are just going to be going to start to pay attention as they'll try to be mates. And casually, you're just going to have to accept that life. That I'm not just going to be a target for fangirls. Not fangirls, but I guess fangirls, if you say that, but okay, sure. I don't want to be a target for fangirls. That sucks. But what about you? Aren't you the queen? Of course I'm still gonna be the queen. So what about you? You don't have a mate either. And I can find one out somewhere. I can find someone out there. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can be your mate. You can? Yeah. You're the current queen. It will only make sense if I become your mate. It'll just be more logical. Alright, fine. As she would hug him. But I'm the alpha. If anyone else wants to join, you have to tell me first. You gotta dispute that with Ghidorah. Okay? You do that, I'm gonna go, do my own thing. As the blonde would kiss her on the head, I think. Alright, see you later, sweetheart. I have to go and, destroy some buildings or go find where Junior is or whatever. As she would head out. That's your part again. You're just gonna leave me alone? Sorry, I have to go do the other things. As the blonde will leave. As she'll be thinking as, I guess I'll let you go this time. But next time, we'll be enjoying ourselves very much. As, well, enjoyment. As heading out. Volcano. Yahoo. There it is. I see Izuku, but Naruto is in the volcano, making his way towards it.